Good morning, all. I don't even know. I'm just making this just to be making it. So I'm actually sitting inside of my Columbus. It's a 10 I bought, Columbus Sunridge, a 10 I bought from a thrift store for $7.99. Here's the bag it came in. And here is the actual 10 itself. Because I'm getting ready to go on a hike in camping trip. And thought about taking this tent, but it is too big. It's like an 8x8, and I don't know. So there's the kind of the dimensions and stuff of it. So anyway, it's too big and it's too heavy to take as my backpacking, because that's what a hiking is, a backpacking camping trip. So this is also another tent I got from a thrift store, and it's a Coleman 7x7. And by the way, this tent I'm sitting in, it's inside my house. Actually, it's in my daughter's room. We had a leak in her room from the HVAC. So the whole room was redone and new carpet. They had to dry out the mold and, all this stuff, insurance claims, you name it. We done been through it with this. Took us about 2 months to get it all resolved. And we haven't put anything back in here. We moved her stuff to the bonus room. She's staying in the bonus room for right now until we can find the black bedroom suit that she wants. So I just said, we're not going to move that stuff back and then move it back out again. So that's what she is. But anyway, so this also is a another tent that I found at a thrift store for $7.99 too. It's a Coleman 7x7 sundown tent. I would love to take this one camping. It's my favorite color and my sorority color. Ooh, ooh. But I think it's too heavy too. And I think I'm going to take the one that I'm in right now down today and put this one back up. But this is also another, and I'm actually considering taking this one. It was $7.99 at the same thrift store, and it says it weighs, let's see, 7 pounds, which is pretty heavy for a backpacking tent, which is actually very heavy. But I may compress it down because I had to actually compress all down a lot further. But anyway, so, and then I've ordered 2 single person tents from, somewhere, Amazon, eBay. I'm not even sure yet. When I get those, I may check those out because they supposedly only weigh about 3 pounds, a little over 3 pounds. And so that would be an ideal backpacking tent. But my issue is it going to be big enough for me? So that's that. But what I was actually making this video for is when I first decided to go on this backpacking camping trip, I had this bag right here that I thought I could use as my bag for the backpacking trip. It's a 38 liter, just like a backpack. And I actually bought this at a thrift store too. I don't know how much I paid for it, but it's actually not too big. You need probably about 45 to 50 liter backpack to be able to take your tent, your sleeping bag, your food, whatever clothing you're going to take, your cook set and all this kind of stuff. But what I did is just went through a cursory look of my camping bins because I got a lot of car camp. And so what I did just went and looked through my stuff to find just stuff I had. So I'm just gonna go pull out what I actually put in there. Well, actually this was for walking my dog this morning. He never poops in anybody's yard, but I always have those available in the event he does. In the event of I get in a situation, that's one method of defense I have. So, all right, let's see. And so these are my 2 water containers I want to take on my trip. These 2 together will be a gallon of water, and we're only staying one night to start because this will be our first time. I'm camping with a group. I'm not going to name the group yet, but I'm camping with a group. So these will be my 2 water containers. I may switch this out because it's a little heavy, but this is perfect. So that's that. And let me see, I just stuffed stuff in here. I don't even know what all is in here. I just got it out of my bag. And that's the other thing. This thing is not really set up for camping. Like, okay, so this is a life straw. I, for the life of me, cannot see myself just drinking straight water out of this. So I may just get a water container, extra container to put water in. And if I need additional water to the gallon that I got, I have this to purify it. This is something I bought a long time ago. And some of the stuff I bought in anticipation of being a full-time van dweller, which I haven't gotten around to doing yet. That's another story, for another time. But that's a life straw reusable. I mean, not a life straw, but a reusable straw. This this side of my camping bin, you always can use duct tape. What I can do, I think I'm going to wrap some around either my poles or find some to not bring this whole thing, because it's a lot. Let's see. Well, you can always use these, but it was just in my bin. I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. These as well. I think I'm gonna make maybe a first aid kit, or put this with my cooking stuff. Let's see. So I may just actually bring a regular lighter or some matches. This is it's supposed to be like a scarf, but it can be used as a buff because it's one piece and it can go over your head or whatever. So this is like an all-purpose tool that, you know, that has hard to get it out with one hand. Let's see. So it's one of those all-purpose tools. Yeah, let's see what it is. Put that back later. This is one of many lanterns that I have. So I got a bigger, was a 2 set. So I got one that's a huge one that I could possibly put it at the top as the lantern for the actual tent. Paper, what's these? Tissues. Another knife that I just, yeah, another knife. This is a portable, like a little fan that you can, and this actually is very cool too. Keeps it really cool. This is my favorite flashlight. I don't know how many lumens it is. Let's see what it says. I can't even read it. Hold on. No, it just tells me it comes from China. Oh, let's see. It was lumen, and it's really, really bright. Yeah, you can see it from a long ways when you're in the woods. I've taken it camping several times. This is one of my containers of camp soap, but I've got plenty of containers of camp soap. Washcloth, and this is a thing I've worn for, it's supposed to be mosquito repellent, and actually does it work? I'm not even sure. Let's see what else I got. Okay. So this is a 2 camp set, and I bought this, again, it was on clearance, and just been in the box. But I thought it had more to it than it did. For some reason, I thought it had 2 cups, and it actually doesn't have 2 cups. It has a cook pot, a lid, and 2 bowls. That's it, basically. This should work for me for just a single person. I'm actually going to get one of those smaller fuel containers to put in there. It'll nest in there. And find some kind of little small bag to put those in. What else do I have in here? So I just grabbed my big thing of toilet tissue. Don't need that much, but yeah. And this is my a jacket that I just keep in my camping bin. My job gave this to us years ago, and it's just been for old standby. Never even worn it, honestly. Oh, I didn't really mean for y'all to see this, but yeah, there it is. Let's see what else. There's a hat. Typically, if it gets cold at night, I'll sleep in a hat. I always carry that camping. Have never used it. That's a emergency blanket. And this is a rain poncho. Never used that either. And these are hand warmers, and I never use that either. I always just have warm, what do you call it, wool socks, and never had an issue. And I've camped as low as probably 40 degrees. That was last year. And it was cold as the dickens out there because I didn't have enough cover. But luckily, there's something else in here. What else? Luckily, somebody that was in our group, had some more stuff down here, sorry. Had extra wool blanket, and it just did the job for real. Let's see what else. Oh, these are some binoculars that I want to sit out and maybe bird watch. I don't know. Sit on a mountain and watch. Yeah, some cheap set of binoculars. So I think I will invest in me some real binoculars at some point. So these are insect repellent little things that you wear. And I actually think these actually worked pretty good. Now, I don't know if they work now because they've been out of the packet for so long, but when I wore them at a camping trip, I think those actually work pretty good. And then Then I got this other knife, but I ain't gonna keep messing with it and mess myself up, whatever it is. I don't know, I had that from something. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just gonna put it over there for right now until I can get the other free hand, because we don't play like that. And then I bought this from a YouTuber, this little set from a YouTuber that I really have liked her stuff. And she's off grid with a kid, cute young lady that took her son and they just live off grid, and just I follow her adventures. But anyway, she's selling this little set, and it has the little, y'all know what this is, right? So if you're living out in the woods, or you out in the woods, you can dig what you need to dig to use the bathroom. And it also has, oh, I didn't realize I had a compass with it. I just bought it because I liked it. Had a compass with it. Oh, cool. I don't have to buy a compass. Actually, I already have a compass. And it had a little spoon. So right now, that's all I got in this little set. But again, I'm going to take this tent down, and I'm going to actually put this one up sometime today. So I'm going to take another one. I'm actually crawl out. I think I took a picture of this sleeping bag. I mean, this, yeah, I don't have my sleeping bag and stuff in here because, yeah, I don't have it in here because I'm not going to take it. And let me see if I can crawl out of here and show you all what this tent looks like on the outside. So that's the name of it. It's the Columbus Sun Ridge, and sitting as far back as I can. That's what it looks like. So I've been camping now, regularly been a weekend warrior camping, car camping since last December. So it's going on a year. And I initially bought me let me see if I can turn this around. I cannot figure out how to turn this thing around. It's just not giving me the option to do that.